Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're breaking down the one fundamental rule that really separates people who earn a lot of money from those who are truly wealthy. Trust me, it's a shift in thinking that can completely change your financial future. It's a story you hear all the time, right? A great paycheck comes in, you're feeling good, but then, after the student loans, the mortgage, the car payments, poof, there's almost nothing left to show for all that hard work. It's like being on a financial treadmill. Your income goes up, but your wealth, it stays in exactly the same place. See, the problem isn't really about the size of the paycheck. It's about what game you're playing. Most of us are taught to just chase a higher salary. But the wealthy, they've mastered this really crucial mindset shift. They focus on building their net worth, on owning things. And look, this is not about luck or inheriting a fortune. A huge study of over 10,000 millionaires found that a whopping 79% of them are self-made. They didn't get a handout. They built their wealth brick by brick through consistent strategic habits. So what's the core principle? What's the secret sauce they all follow? Well, it all boils down to one incredibly simple yet powerful distinction. This is it, the golden rule, made famous by Robert Kiyosaki in Rich Dad, Poor Dad. An asset puts money in your pocket, a liability takes money out of your pocket. It's that simple, and truly understanding this difference is the absolute foundation of building any real wealth. You know who put it perfectly? The master himself, Warren Buffett. The goal isn't just to work for money, it's to have your money work for you. It's about owning things, assets that generate income whether you're clocked in or not. So why is owning so much more powerful than just earning? Let's get into the mechanics here. Let's look at the math. Most of us are caught in this active income cycle, right? We go to work, we trade our time for a paycheck. But if we stop working, well, the money stops coming in. The wealthy, on the other hand, focus on building streams of passive income, money that flows in from the assets they own, things like dividends from stocks or rent from a property. And this right here, this is the light bulb moment. It really gets to the fundamental limit of a traditional job. Think about it. There are only 24 hours in a day. You can't scale your time, but you absolutely can scale your ownership of assets. Let's just look at the numbers here. To make about 52 grand, you could work 2,000 hours a year. Or you could own $1 million in assets that are earning a simple 5% return. It's basically the same income, but one requires your constant time and effort, and the other one works for you while you sleep. And the benefits just keep stacking up. Your assets don't just give you income. They can also grow in value over time. They often come with some really nice tax advantages, and they build this kind of financial fortress around you to protect against shocks. It all leads to the same place, real financial freedom. Okay, so this leads to a fundamental choice you have to make every single day. Do you want to look rich, or do you want to be rich? The classic book, The Millionaire Next Door, just nailed this perfectly. The authors found there are people who look rich, and then there are people who are rich. And guess what? They're almost never the same people. And that's because true wealth, it's what you don't see. It's like an iceberg. It's not the fancy car in the driveway. It's the stock portfolio that's quietly growing. It's not the designer clothes. It's the rental property generating cash flow. That's why so many self-made millionaires drive regular cars and live in normal neighborhoods. They're busy building the part of the iceberg that's underwater. Now, this doesn't happen by accident. It's the result of very specific habits. They consistently live below their means because they value financial freedom way more than social status. And get this one's a shocker. The average self-made millionaire spends 20 to 30 hours a month just thinking, studying, and planning their financial future. Now, the great thing about all of this is that this mindset is for anyone. It's not some get-rich-quick scheme. It's all about taking simple, consistent action. So let's break down how you can actually get started. And let me be clear, this is not about extreme frugality or giving up everything you enjoy. Not at all. It's about being intentional. The idea is to spend lavishly on the things you truly value, and then cut back mercilessly on the things you don't. It's just about aligning your spending with your real priorities in life. So how do you start today? Like right now? Here are 3 super powerful steps. First, calculate your net worth, what you own minus what you owe. This is your new scoreboard. Second, figure out your freedom number. A simple rule of thumb is to multiply your annual expenses by 25. That gives you a target for the asset base you need to be financially independent. And third, and this is the most important one, just start. Buy your first asset, even if it's just $100 in an index fund. The whole journey begins with that first step into ownership. So the final question is for you. Are you playing the name of a high earner or a wealth builder? I want you to look at your finances and ask yourself, what is one small shift you can make this week to move from just earning money to owning the assets that make money for you?